toll in Kanchenjunga Express tragedy goes up to 9. Rescue operations nearly complete. 6 passengers among 9 dead in Bengal train tragedy. Around 50 people injured in incident. Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav announces enhanced ex gratia of rupees 10 lakh for train tragedy victims. Vaishnav lands in Bagdogra, reaches tragedy site. Opposition trains guns on Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnav over Kanchenjunga Express tragedy. Congress takes a sarcastic dig at Vaishnav. Evacuation of tourists from North Sikkim begins. First batch of 9 tourists rescued.
News at 5 is brought to you by
पतंजलि केश कांति अपने बालों से कहो जुग जुग जियो.
Hello and welcome to News at 5. I'm Priyadarshini Medhi and we start the bulletin with the top focus at this hour. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is chairing a high-level meeting today to review the security situation in Manipur. The meeting currently underway at North Block is being attended by top officials. All right, now I cut across live to our editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain. So, Wasbir, Union Home Minister Amit Shah is chairing a high-level meeting to review the security situation in Manipur. Give us more details, Wasbir.
Yes, Priya, even as we speak, Union Home Minister Amit Shah at this point in time is chairing a high-level meeting at the North Block in New Delhi. Present at that meeting is Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, Army Chief Designate Lieutenant General Upendra Dwivedi, Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla, IB Chief Tapan Deka, Assam Rifles Director General Lieutenant General PC Nair, Kuldeep Singh, the Security Advisor to the Manipur government. There is the GOC of the Tree Corps, HS Sahi. There is the DGP of Manipur, the Chief Secretary of Manipur, Vinit Joshi, and there are the Home Secretary of Manipur and others. Now, this is a very, very high-level meeting where the Army Chief as well as the Army Chief Designate both are present. The IB Chief, of course, is present. Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla is present. Besides, the Director General of the Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General PC Nair, is attending that meeting. Now, this meeting is leading to a lot of speculation as to what could be the Union government's next step as far as Manipur is concerned. The meeting comes in the wake of more than a year-long ethnic violence in Manipur between the Kukis and the majority Meiteis. That is, between the Kukis who live in the hills and the Meiteis who live generally in the Imphal Valley. Now, more than 200 people have died in this ethnic violence between the Kukis and the Meiteis that began on the 3rd of May in 2003. 60,000 people have been displaced. Now, there are a lot of security forces deployment. There is the army, there is the BSF and other paramilitary forces, besides, of course, the Manipur police and the Manipur police commandos who have been deployed across the hills and the valley in Manipur. Besides, apart from that, despite the presence of this large number of troops and the paramilitary forces, violence continues on and off at regular intervals. Now, the latest flashpoint has been Jiribam, a town on the border with Assam, where the situation went out beyond control following the discovery of a body belonging to a certain community that was highly bore clear signs of torture. Now, following the discovery of this body of a person belonging to a particular community, the things went out of control. The things became extremely volatile in Jiribam, forcing the authorities to fly in troops from Imphal and other places, additional troops from Imphal and other places. This is in this backdrop that this meeting has to be seen. Now, this meeting comes 24 hours after Union Home Minister Amit Shah held a meeting that is yesterday with Manipur Governor Anusuya Uike. The governor has since returned to Imphal, and after this meeting, the nature of the people attending this meeting, starting from the Army Chief, the Designate, Union Home Secretary and IB Chief and Assam Rifle DG, because the Assam Rifles is a big player as far as Manipur's security is concerned. Now we have to understand the backdrop in which this meeting is taking place. Now, the BJP has lost the 2 seats in the just concluded parliamentary elections. This can be reflected as people's anger for the government's failure to maintain law and order in the state for more than a year now. Now, 600 people displaced is not a matter of joke. Students' educational activities have been completely disrupted. Business have taken a hit, and general communication links have been snapped. people from the hills have to take the airport in Aizawl, in Mizoram, which is 350 kilometers away, whereas the airport in Imphal is just about 80 to 90 kilometers away. So this is the kind of disruption, this violence in Manipur has taken place during the last 1.5 years. Now the Cookies delegation have already met Union Civil Aviation Minister and have asked for the establishment of a mini airport in the hills. So this is the nature of the violence, this is the nature of the rift. The divide has been complete. The 10 elected representatives to the Manipur Assembly, including 2 ministers, have not been able to come to the Imphal Valley for more than a year now. They have not been attending their offices in Imphal. They have not been attending the assembly sessions. So this is the scale of the disruptions. Now, what is this meeting expected to do? Now, 2 things. The meeting may further tighten security, but question will ask whether security has not already been tightened enough, because the government has set up a buffer zone between the Cookies and the Meiteis, manned by central paramilitary forces and at times also by the army. Now there are allegations leveled by the certain sections in the state government as well as Meitei organizations groups that it is largely the Cookies who are fighting the Meiteis are to a great extent are illegal migrants from Myanmar. There are reports circulating which we have not been able to confirm that there are illegal migrants from Myanmar who are coming and setting up even new villages. So that is something which the government has to clarify. Now in this backdrop, and there has also been allegations that some of the rebel groups fighting the junta in Myanmar and some of the rebel groups, some of the armed groups rather, who are players in the conflict in Myanmar also may be engaged in some of the conflict which the Manipur has witnessed in the last couple of months. So this is something which the government of India has to ascertain and see. Now we have got confirmed reports that 30 to 40 illegal migrants from Myanmar have been deported by the state authorities in the last week or so. So in this backdrop, this meeting is taking place, and whether this meeting will also discuss the possibility of bringing the 2 sides together for talks. We have to wait and watch, but it is going to be easier said than done to bring the 2 sides to the negotiation table that early.
Right, Wasbir. So this is the first time that such a high-level meet is being held on the situation in Manipur. So clearly the MHA looks resolute that the centre won't let the Manipur situation linger.
Absolutely. It appears that Modi 3.0 government has made up its mind to end the conflict in Manipur, because it reflects very poorly on the government, whether it is the state government, whether it is the central government. Now, it's immaterial as to who is in power at the government, but if a violent situation continues in a state, that to a frontier state, mind you, Priya, Manipur is the only land link between the ASEAN nations and India. So Manipur has a special significance in India's neighborhood first policy. Therefore, the government would not like to linger the violence anymore as far as Manipur is concerned, because it will soon have international ramifications. Already the opposition have been battering the government for citing the lack of law and order in Manipur. This is one of the reasons perhaps why the ruling NDA has lost both the parliamentary seats in Manipur. Could be one of the reasons. Now in this backdrop, this meeting takes place. Now it's a clear indication that the Modi 3.0 government, or for that matter the Prime Minister himself, wants an immediate end to the violence in Manipur. How it comes about, we'll have to wait and watch.
Right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details. All right, so Union Home Minister Amit Shah is chairing a high-level meeting today to review the security situation in Manipur. The meeting currently underway at North Block is being attended by top officials. And meanwhile, Union Home Minister's Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla, Intelligence Bureau Chief Tapon Deka and Army Chief General Manoj Pandey, they're attending the meet. The meeting is also being attended by Manipur Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, Chief Secretary Vineet Joshi, the State Home Secretary DGP Rajiv Singh and GOC 3 Corps.